Hello friends, you are most welcome on my YouTube channel and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on subscribe here. दोस्तों अगर आप मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करते हैं तो आपको आने वाली वीडियोस का लिंक आसानी से मिलता रहेगा। आशा करता हूं कि चैनल आपकी तैयारी में हेल्पफुल होगा। गुड लक फ्रेंड्स, नाउ एंजॉय द वीडियो।
So friends, in Age of Chaucer, we can again discuss about his poetic career. It was divided into three periods. The first is French period, in which he wrote ABC, a prayer to the Virgin, and is the first of his extant poem. He translated some portion of Roman de la Rose, the Book of Duchess, on death of Blanche. She was John of Count's wife. ABC of Prayer and the Book of Duchess. There are two we have gone through. And second period was the Italian period, the House of Fame, the Parliament of Fowls, Troilus and Cressida. And in 1385, he wrote Legend of Good Women. This poem is unfinished and planned to contain 19 tales. Eight were finished and ninth was just begun. And he stopped writing that work. And Cressida, Troilus and Cressida, Crysede, Cressida is founded on Boccaccio's Filistrato, right? It is also asked that which work is based on which classic work. The story of Grisida, the Clerk's Tale, and the story of Constant during this period. Next is the last period was the English period, and this is the most successful year of his writing poetic career. 1384 to 1390, and few smaller poems of this age were Former Age, Fortune, Truth, Gentleness, and Lack of Steadfastness. But the crowning and monumental work is the Canterbury Tales. We know about that. So, if we talk about a little the time period between when it was there, the French period was from, we know that when he was 19 he went there. So after that, three up to 1372, and the Italian period was 1372 to 1384, and the English period was from 1384 to the 1390, we call it. And then let's have a little introduction to Canterbury Tales. It is a collection of 24 tales in verse and prose, both words and prose. Some are incomplete. Four I have written there, four. So four are incomplete, by group of pilgrims riding from London to the shrine of Thomas Becket. So they were going to shrine of Thomas Becket at Canterbury. The place name was Canterbury, in the spring of April. It is also asked in several exams that what was the month they went to the shrine of Thomas Becket, and it was between 1385 or 1387. Jovial host of the Tabard Inn was Harry Bailey, and there were 29 pilgrims, including himself. But some people say that it was 30. So you can further find this question's answer in other books too. The company never reaches Canterbury. Only 23 people get their turn. I've written here in short that 24, 24, and two pros. So you can remember that 20, 24 tales were in total, and four were incomplete, and two were pros, and 20 were complete. So in this way, you can remember. Chaucer's own tale of Malibus and the Parson's Tale, two were in prose. All right. So the first was Chaucer's own tale of Malibus and the Parson's Tale. All verse tales are composed in decasyllabic or heroic couplet. The squire, the knight's tale were in the category of chivalry and characters. The monk, the prioress, and Madame Eglantry, the friar, the somna, the partner. There are so many. I will be making another video for all characters. Here I have written a shortcut. If you can read this one, and I will let me read for you. ABC Prayer learned from the Book of Duchess and visited the House of Fame with Troilus and Cressida. Their Parliament of Fowls told the story of Cressida and Bury Talk without Parsons. So it is there. So if you want to remember these works, you can chant this thing again and again, like ABC Prayer learned from the Book of Duchess and visited the House of Fame with the Troilus and Cressida. Their Parliament of Fowls told them the story of Cressida. Okay, so in this way you can remember. All right, hopefully you got it. The last thing about this chapter, then we will discuss this one, William Langland. But here, the last thing, Chaucer is the first man to use naked word, and Chaucer introduced the heroic couplet into English. These are important questions. Estinile remarks about Chaucer that it is possible that his Troilus and Cressida and not Richardson's Pamela would be celebrated as the first English novel. But uh, after this remark, don't consider Troilus and Cressida the first novel. Actually, Pamela is the first novel written in English literature. And if you get question that which is the first novel in English literature, you will write down Pamela, not Troilus and Cressida. All right. Canterbury Tales has been called a human comedy, and he was the first national poet of England. And with this, let's have a look on War of Roses. Date was in between the year 1455 to 1487. England, Wales, and Calais was there. Result was Lancasterian won and established of Tudor dynasty, the House of York and the House of Lancaster. Actually, War of Roses we call it because they had the symbols, okay, of their family. Like the House of York, they had white rose, and the House of Lancaster they had red. If you sometimes we forget that which was red and which had white. So when we say Lancaster, we have r at the end of this word Lancaster, so it had red, all right, and another one white. So this is my trick to remember this one. So hopefully you liked my notes. You will thumbs up the video, and I'll keep making the videos for you with the help of my notes. All right. Thank you for watching, and please do share my videos with your friends.